Hey, what's going on? I saw this video right here and it kind of made me cringe a little bit. And for those of you who don't know, this is I think she's an Instagram model or I don't know what she is, but she go by the name of Diamond the Body and she been interviewed a couple of times and she say some stuff that's I'll put you like this. Some of the stuff she make on this video kind of contradict the lifestyle she was kind of living. But I'm gonna just leave it at that. But the subject I want to talk on is she had a list of jobs that men, especially men that's over 40, just grown men in general, shouldn't have. But let me roll this clip and give the rest of my commentary.
Jobs that men should not do, especially grown ass men, okay? For one, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, matter of fact, any fast food restaurant, if you think that you're a grown ass man working in a fast food restaurant is okay, something is wrong with you, all right? Leave those jobs to the teenagers. My nephew can't even get a job right now because there's some grown ass man in his goddamn 40s flipping my goddamn burger. Okay? Let it go. Leave it alone. That job is not for you. Anything in retail, okay? I don't want to see no grown ass man handing me a dress, okay? Why are you a grown ass man working at Ross? That makes absolutely no sense, okay? Target, Marshalls, like guys, give it up. Leave these jobs to the kids. Leave these jobs to the teenagers. These are jobs you get in high school, in college. But once you're a grown ass man, you do not need to be working in any fast food restaurant or any retail restaurant. And for you high value men that think that it's high value to work for the city, let me tell you something. You're absolutely wrong, all right? No police officers, no firefighters, no construction workers, no mailmen, no post office. Um, if you consider that a high value man, you're absolutely wrong, okay? There's nothing high value about making 70,000 a year. You men that think working for the city is high value, it's actually not, okay? It's pathetic. It's sad, all right? I don't want my husband coming home smelling like trash. Yes, we do need people to take the trash out, but don't come to me thinking that that's a high value job.
Smelling like trash. Well, she said kind of contradict what it really is. Sometimes talking a lot of trash, you tend to get trash. But I'm gonna continue.
Absolutely not, okay? You guys need to go get some real careers, okay? Become an entrepreneur or something, all right? Own a Lamborghini or something. Like, you guys thinking that you driving around here in a fucking Toyota and thinking that you're a high value man because you work for the fucking post office. You're absolutely wrong. Stop it, all right? You're low value, all right? And if you want a high value woman like me,
Yeah, right.
you need to switch your career path.
All right. There's a lot for me to unravel in this video right here. For one thing, I'm gonna just put this out to you like this. She got drugged. People was tearing her up. She got chewed out on social media, all through the internet. People look at Diamond the Body and just tear her up. I'm like, God, dog. I say to myself, what did she do for everybody to start drugging her? And I kind of read the comments. I say, you know what? I'm gonna look at the video that she posted, and sure enough, I did. And I'm like, of course, I'm just first time looking at it right now as I'm recording. And I'm like, now I'm finally seeing why did she getting drugged online. For one thing, you don't really call people low value because of the income. You say that a grown man is working at a fast food restaurant. You don't really know a person's situation. Some of them probably got out of jail, and they parole officers probably want them to work at a job where they can at least stay out of jail. Or some people may hit rock bottom and don't have any kind of skill or anything because they might have worked at a plant or any kind of job where they was making decent amount of money and they happened to get laid off or the job shut down, so they had to find something, so they just pick a restaurant or pick a retail. My thing is though, I did retail like about almost a decade ago. Almost a decade ago when I was in retail, and I'd been doing retail throughout my 20s mostly. And one thing I did learn is I learned a lot working retail, and it was a lot of grown men older than me work retail, and I don't even call them low value. And sometimes people don't get the misconception that they mix currency up with their worth. They try to measure, equate currency along with what they're worth and everything, and it doesn't really work that way. And some of the stuff she talking is nonsense, and she mentioned the retail and throwing shades at her. But what she don't understand is the list of jobs that she came up with. The average American is working that, and the reason why she getting tore up because majority of people who she belittle, well, who the majority of the job that she belittle when people that do, that's the majority of America. 75% of America live paycheck by paycheck, and many of them get a, I guess they get like most of their revenues if they're getting a good hit a lick when it comes to a revenue. Usually be during tax time where they get a lot of money. And she's mentioning that men who are police officers, firefighters, construction. My thing is though, some of the buildings that she's frequenting, or if she needs something fixed, you're gonna call these same low value men to fix your house, or to fix your air conditioning, or to fix your cable or electricity. Even if it's a grown man. My thing is though, me personally though, I prefer a grown adult. And she didn't really say women. Just let me catch that. She didn't say grown women. She mentioned grown men. I prefer a grown adult to fix my food than a kids. But kids love to play. She said leave them for the teenager. I'll be daggone if I have a teenager fixing my burger. Cause trust me, when I went to these fast food restaurants, I'm not saying all teenagers are like this, but many of them all they do is play. They be on their phone and have do your food. Cause most of the orders that got messed up come from these high school kids. I'm not saying high school kids can't do the job, but I'm just saying you have a better customer service and a better order with grown adults for the most part now. For the most part. She say leaving that for the teenagers and a grown man. She don't feel right if she going to want to get a dress and a grown man give a dress. So it make it better for a grown woman work those jobs. And my thing is though, not everybody are entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? I live in a I actually grew up in an environment where you got to get it how you get it. As long as it's honest work, you get it how you get it. If your job is to pick up poop on the street, you just have to do that. And she mentioned garbage men actually make a good decent living. They actually live pretty decent, especially the one that drive trucks. They do pretty good. So since they low value, it'll be something if all these quote unquote low value men don't fix her cars, don't take her trash, don't fix her food. Well, let the kids fix her food since she want the kids to fix her food. Don't do any of those service jobs. And see how she would like that. Now she'll think secondly of being low value. And she got some nerve saying uh somebody calling somebody low value or something from what I heard. And I'm gonna just put it out there like this from what I read about her. She stated that she slept with 2,000 men. Now, I don't know if that's true, but I've seen a lot of people post that up. Somebody calling somebody low value, but yet you sleep with 2,000 men and bragging about it. I mean, I'm not saying that she did it, but a lot of people post that up there about her. Miss Diamond the Body. And I don't care if she hear this, because I don't know, some of the stuff you spouting out your mouth is it's ludicrous, and and you get chewed out for saying dumb stuff, and rightfully so, because you actually talking down on people who work those jobs every day. Many of them are married, and most of the people that do construction jobs have families, and their families are doing good because their dad do construction work. And a lot of Mexicans do a lot of construction work, and they be home with their family, and the wives don't even care. And when a woman like her is low value herself, because for you to talk down on a person's job, and for you to, I guess, dress to how you dress and be on, just want a man who make a certain amount of money. I mean, fellas, for you to, I say, stop and listen to a woman like that, saying that, okay, I guess I need to make good money, so I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. I'm gonna get off of Burger King, and I'm gonna try to make this amount of money. Which I say, if you want to do that, go ahead and do it. But how you going to do it? And also, don't do anything illegal, because I can guarantee you, a drug dealer can come out here with a gun and sell drugs, or rob people and stick people up and get that money. She probably won't have a problem with that. Hey, as long as I got a good bit of money, I don't care. You know, you having a life dangerous job that's very life risky, or risk your freedom to make money of them. 'Cause there's a lot of guys in jail right now trying to think it's cool to make a certain amount of money, trying to show off what they are, show off the currency, like they're real men. No, a real man is him providing for his family, him making a mark of the world, him, take part of his community, him a man that's all about his family, a man that's, a man that pray to God, have God in his life, a man that he's a man that actually cater to his wife, and his wife also reciprocates. That's what a real woman is. That's really about family. And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people now, a lot of women especially, they get themselves involved in very toxic relationships, because they lost the value in what makes relationship works. Now I don't know if she's trolling, or is she doing this for clout. I don't know. But what she say is, it's completely ridiculous. Don't down people because of what profession they do. Now, my honest opinion though, yes, when you get a certain age, I can understand where she coming from to a certain degree. That, you don't want to settle for a job you work. You don't want to just settle or whatever. But if that's what you want to do, that just, hey, it is what it is. But I agree that you should want to strive for something better. You should. That's what you should do. But if you're comfortable enough in what you're doing, and your family is eating good and sleeping good, and you making an amount of money, hey, for all means, brother, keep doing what you're doing. That's all I'm gonna say about this. And as for her, she has low self-esteem, because high self-esteem woman, none of that would have matter. None of that will matter. And for all the young, impressionable girls out there, don't listen to a lot of these older women. That's Don't listen to most of the stuff of the things the older women are saying. They're not really good. But that's not really the key to look for, to have a man. Look for a man that care about your well-being and doing all he do to make sure you're good, not how much money you got. And $77,000 a year, in my honest opinion, that's really good, because where I'm at, that's good money. You're making it. It also depends on what area you're living in the country, though. That's another story. But tell me what you think about this, and do you agree with her? And if you don't, if you don't agree with her, but if you do agree with her and disagree with me, tell me what it is about I'm saying that you disagree with.